Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Who's Who in Guyana Business TV show. I'm your host, Ali Hawk, and for this week we do have a jam-packed program for you. Now, February the 11th, we would have recently concluded our Road to Leadership graduation, where the Sherry Blair Foundation, ActionINVEST, and the ExxonMobil Foundation would have hosted and conducted the Road to Leadership training, and we will be showing you some snippets of that graduation. And on February the 14th, we will be at the International Energy Conference and Expo occurring at the Marriott Hotel. Now, if you're interested in growing your network and expanding your business reach, do be sure to visit our booth. And with more information, we have Dr. Vishnu Doerga. Dr. Doerga?
I'm Dr. Vishnu Doerga from ActionINVEST Caribbean. I would like to invite you to visit us at the International Energy Conference, which is taking place at the Marriott from Tuesday the 14th of February until Friday the 18th of February. Please visit our booth, the Who's Who in Guyana Business booth, to get your copy of the business directory and also to learn about all the other ways in which we can benefit your organization to grow much faster. See you then.
What happens post-implementation of a management system standard. So a company would have made a commitment to actually implement a quality management system standard. They've conducted a gap analysis, training, conducted their internal audits, etc. But what happens post-implementation? Post-implementation phase within a company is critical because it can either determine the way forward or the way backward. So, post-implementation activities include number one, training, continuous internal assessments. These can be in terms of audits, inspections, management review. I want to implore that companies who would have either implemented a system for ISO certification or compliance, that you diligently pursue the continual improvement of your system. The continual improvement of your system will guarantee customer satisfaction, and most of all, it will guarantee that your company continue to maintain its ISO certification or compliance status. How can we address areas that arise within our company once we would have implemented a QMS? In other words, how do we handle changes? How do we deal with non-conformances? Let's go back to when you were developing your system. You'd have already defined what are your stages for process change or non-conformances. So whenever you have changes within your organization, whether it be in personnel, you've relocated, you would have expanded your system, you need to apply change. In this ISO 9001 standard, there's a section that deals with planning for change. Planning for change allows you to look at what are the risks associated with those changes. If you're desirous of obtaining expert advice on how you can effectively apply the requirements of any management system standard, give us a call on telephone number 501-0110, or you can send an email at iso@actioninvest.org.
Are you a business owner who is frustrated? Are you an executive or a team member who's looking to be able to build your team and get results for your business? Many business owners and executives find themselves with this frustration where your team is not performing. They may be lacking in communication. They may be lacking in time management. What about how they are communicating within their team? What about how they are answering the telephone? Maybe your team needs training. They need to have some knowledge that is practicable and actionable so that you can get the results. So our seminar club modules will prepare your team and equip them with the knowledge so that they can apply that knowledge and get the results. So join us on our seminar club module where you'll turn your knowledge into actionable steps. Call us at 223-5583 or visit our location at 120 Parade Street, Kingston, Georgia. I'll see you in the next one.
Hello, I'm Anjoy Ravidir Bernardi, HR Manager of NSB Omega Guyana Inc. With world-class service in mind, NSB Omega Guyana Inc. is a majority women and Guyanese-owned company who's registered and headquartered here in Georgetown, Guyana. We started back in 2018 with the aim of serving the emerging oil and gas industry. NSB has an ever-growing database of Guyanese with diverse skill sets who are seeking job opportunities. Backed by Canadian-based NSB Omega, who is a leading provider of staffing solutions, we maintain a team of strong individuals who would have gathered valuable experiences in the oil and gas, mining, and utilities industries, both within Guyana and internationally. Here at NSB, we offer complete human resources solutions, including recruitment, payroll services, HR consultancy, and immigration services with over 30 years international experience. Together, we deploy over 1,600 personnel globally. To find out more about our company, do not hesitate to call 227-3370. Check us out on Facebook, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, Instagram, or YouTube channel, and our website at nsbomega.gy. You can also drop us an email at info@nsbomega.gy. We do look forward to hearing from you soon.
Good afternoon to you all. My name is Keon Smith, and it is my distinct pleasure to be the Master of Ceremony for this auspicious occasion as we celebrate with the many young women entrepreneurs who have successfully graduated from the Road to Leadership program.
Hi everyone, I am just dropping in from, I'd say, very, very cold England, wishing I was there with you in person, but just wanted to come on and say congratulations to you all. I'm really delighted to see you all here and graduating from this course. As you might know, this is the first time this program has been delivered in Guyana, but it's also a fairly new program for us in general as a foundation, and it's something that we developed because we know that there are women entrepreneurs all over the world like you who have something to say, and we want to equip you with the skills so you can feel comfortable to use the voice that you have and all of the amazing insights that you have, both for yourself and your businesses, but also for a wider good. So that I hope that you can go forward after today and use the skills of leadership and communication and advocacy that you've learned as part of this course to improve your businesses and also to improve the opportunities for other Guyanese women entrepreneurs in the future. And congratulations and have a wonderful day.
Good afternoon, all protocols observed. It's a pleasure to be here to recognize the achievements of you all as you graduate from Road to Leadership. Growth is so gratifying, and I am proud of the ExxonMobil Foundation support with initiatives that are impacting Guyanese women, growing their confidence, turning up their voices, and strengthening their decision-making as leaders. The Road to Leadership program in particular contributes to that future by focusing on developing the skills, that will equip you to steer yourself in the direction you choose, including leadership and communication, awareness of the gender structural barriers, and understanding different leadership styles. I encourage you to keep moving forward, keep developing your skills, and I would like to offer my congratulations to each of you today. I would also like to offer you my best wishes that you have a very interesting and fulfilling onward journey. Congrats. Thank you.
I'm so grateful for just standing here among amazing people. I remember when I started the Road to Leadership program, I did not hesitate for a second because I received so many value from the initial two programs that it was a no-brainer for me. So what is my biggest takeaway? I remember one of the sessions Coach Keon said that ActionINVEST, they have a secret formula for success. And I tried to pay attention, what is the secret formula? Because I wanted it too. But it is simple, it is D times G times L times P times A equals success. I'll give you the recipe after. So I came up with an abbreviation for the word leader. And as a leader, in this past 3 weeks, program was very intensive, and I heard one word that came up with everybody's my fellow colleagues, which is advocacy. And I've been an advocate for many years for social empowerment, but because of this program, I am taking it to a next level. So as I was saying, the word leader, L is love. As a leader, you have to have a source, and your source must be love. The E for me is evolve. A leader always embraces change, and they own their mistakes. They're coachable, so they in turn can be great coaches. The A, advocacy. You have to be an advocate if you're a leader. What that means, it means you must be ready to mobilize. You must be ready to have a safe space for a warrior cause. And the D, which is a hard one for me, discipline. I'm good and I'm big on motivation, but discipline is important as a leader. What gets you going in the morning? Discipline. There are times as a mother, a business owner, you do not feel like getting up, but if you know your vision and know what you have to get done, you get up. You're disciplined to the cause. E, excited. I'm always excited. I've always been an excited person, ever since I was in my mom's womb, I guess. But with that excitement comes great responsibility, because others must see that, and they must, when they look at you, they must know that you are not a threat to them. You welcome them, and you want what's best for them. And of course, the R. As a leader, you must be respected. Your work and your life will give you that respect, and you in turn will be respectful. So those are my major takeaways from the program. I came up with my own abbreviation. And in closing, it doesn't matter if the cat is black or white. What matters is if the cat catches the mice. Right? So my takeaway might not be your takeaway. But once it promotes leadership, it offers value, and it creates a rippling effect in our beautiful country. Because leadership is a challenge in our country. Every day you see it, and you have to stand up and let this program be the stepping stone for you to go back and become a great leader in your home, in your community, and overall globally. Thanks to the Action Coach team, Cheryl Blair Foundation, thank you, and of course our key stakeholders like David Action. Thank you so much.
Hello, This is Amrita Narayan for the Who's Who News segment, and these are our headlines for the week of February 6th to February 10th, 2023. On February 6th, CARICA Ministerial Task Force reveals 57% achievement in Vision 25 by 2025. This year's first CARICA Ministerial Task Force on Food Production and Food Security meeting, it was revealed that the Caribbean community was collectively able to achieve a milestone of 57% towards the reduction of the regional food import bill, 25% by 2025. On February 7th, information and communications technology advancements to enable socio-economic empowerment in the Caribbean. This year's Canto 39th Annual General Meeting, Conference and Mini Trade Exhibition held in Paramaribo, Suriname, was held under the theme Fostering a Resilient Datasphere for All. This forum, having gathered telecom operators, policymakers, and regulators, marks the initiation of the Connected Caribbean, set to create digital connectivity and inclusion. On February 8th, hundreds of contracts to be awarded by Ministry of Housing within 2 weeks. The configuration of infrastructure developments has led hundreds of opportunities to be taken advantage of at the cusp of the construction boom, of which in the next 2 weeks, new projects are to be awarded. This is according to Minister of Housing and Water, Colin Kroll, who on Monday stated that the ministry was successful in completing the tender and evaluation process. On February 9th, modernization of the Guyana Defense Force to create national peace and security. The Guyana Defense Force is currently under a modernization and readiness enhancement program aimed at strengthening territorial oneness, heritage, and assets. On February 10th, export of prefab houses could maximize Guyana's forestry revenues. Upon the launch of the 1,000-plus modular homes, Managing Director of Doerga Homes, Rafiq Khan, is realizing his venture of a God-sized vision, to which it is anticipated that the export of wooden houses can help Guyana earn some $60 million US annually from the forestry sector. If you'd like more information on any of these developing stories, visit the Who's Who news page on our website at who'swho.gy/news. Do tune in next week for another update.
As a leader, it's important to know these disc styles so you can begin to better understand the people around you. It's also important to understand that we are all a blend of these styles. Sure, we can adapt those blends based on our environment or when a specific situation calls for one style over the other. But more often than not, we've all got to accept our DISC and learn to live, work, and play and accept these basic truths. So there you have it. We're all different, but we are predictably different.
So to begin with, my name is Premendra Parsan. I am the owner-operator of Guyana Port Inc., which is a local ship repair yard in Guyana. And our business is mainly geared towards ship repairs and providing services for vessel owners so that we can maintain their assets over a 5-year period. Well, initially, operating in the 21st century, it requires you to have more of an in-depth, detailed approach to sales, because many people have a basic layman approach of how can I get a sale or how can I lock someone in. But being systemized and having a proper process to deliver a service or product to a client is where we saw the benefit for our business. So that's why we chose to come to ActionINVEST to get this level of training so that we can, instead of just selling, systemize it and deliver a quality product or service. Yes, I actually would recommend ActionINVEST to any other person that is interested. It's definitely an investment in your company and definitely an investment in yourself, because if you want to be better business people and better individuals in business, you need to first of all think of where you are, where you want to be, and how do you want to get there. And using Action Coach will help you get to that point, but first requires that commitment from yourselves to be accountable and to hold yourself to deadlines so that you can achieve your goals to get to your dream.
Hello and welcome back to our weekly CV and employment videos. I'm Andrea Bernard, the HR Manager of NSB Omega Guyana Inc. This week's video will be focused on the responsibilities and requirements of a news reporter. Some of the responsibilities of a news reporter are to write from an industry perspective on business and economic interests, receive assignments or investigate news leads or tips, cooperate with other reporters, chief editor, and producers. The news reporter will also be required to attend events and visit sites and even interview eyewitnesses, authorities, and people of interest in news stories. The common requirements of a news reporter are a high school diploma and at least 3 years of relevant experience. They must be proficient in the use of Microsoft Office and must possess excellent written communication skills. A news reporter must possess excellent trust building, speaking, and active listening abilities. Finally, the news reporter must possess creative problem-solving and decision-making skills. I trust this video has been beneficial in helping you to understand the responsibilities and requirements of a news reporter. For more information, feel free to contact us on 227-3370. Check us out on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. You can also check our website, that's nsbomega.gy, or send us an email to info@nsbomega.gy. Until next time for another video, do take care and stay safe.
Hey there, this is Coach Prem, and we are talking SeminarCLUB modules. And the SeminarCLUB modules are really those softer skills to develop the softer skills within the organization. Now, you would have developed your products and your services, and you know exactly what are the techniques and the skills to deliver the products that you have and the technical aspects of your service. So you have that skills and you develop that over the years of experience. To be able to be relevant in the marketplace and to be able to understand a team, put together a team that will be able to serve that market is so relevant. And that is where TeamRICH comes in. Because as we look at team, we want to be able to have our team perform at a high level. You want to be able to have a high performance team. And as we look at a high performance team, we want to be able to understand, what are some of the takeaways, some of the things that we'll talk about on TeamRICH. It is understanding what are the basics, the 6 keys to a winning team. Building a team or a productive environment that, you have those values and those cultures established, and to be able to understand, when we communicate, how do we communicate? How do we play this game? Is it a high self-respect for ourselves and we don't have no respect for others? You see, we want to be able to play a game within our, understand the game of communication, the game of team, how we can be able to have respect for ourselves and have respect for others as well. So we have a win-win scenario when we're talking about when we're talking with our customers, when we're talking to each other, and so forth. You see, our acronym for team in our workshop is Together Everyone Achieves More. You see, when you can be able to have a team that contributes, everyone understand their role and everyone understand their objective, to be able to achieve the objective, to be able to understand what are the skill sets that I come with and how does it connect to the organization? How does it connect to the other members of our team? What are the contributions that I will have to be able to make, or a team member will have to make to be able to contribute to a team? So when you think about cricket game, you'll think about the opening batsman. The opening batsman for many teams is to be able to go out with a bang and to be able to score as many runs as possible. Then you have the supportive players coming in the middle, where they will look to be able to have some stability within the game and to be able to support that opening start. And then you'll have the bowlers coming down at the end. So they will have their own objectives, right? So understanding how we play this game and the role that we have to be able to take on in every scenario is so important. So as we look at developing a team, we want to be able to, transform that team into a winning championship team. So a winning team, a team that will be able to be much more productive, to be able to get to the results that you really want to be able to achieve within your business. So understanding the differences between the staff and how they communicate, that's going to be important. Understanding, how you can be able, what elements do you need to put together to improve that team or the individuals within that team, it's going to be relevant. So understanding the success of how you can be able to get your team to that place that they can be able to perform well is so important. So in our TeamRICH seminar, you'll be able to learn a little bit about putting together that championship team. So contact us at 223-5583. Our training date is February the 16th. I'll see you then.
Discover a whole new level of engine performance. Ready for the twists and turns. Ready for the road less traveled. Ready for the unexpected. Ready for the thrill. Extreme performance. Hyundai X-Tier.
So, business owners, do you find yourself in the traffic? Do you find yourself busy? And how does it feel when you're in traffic? It's congestion, you're feeling frustrated, you gotta get somewhere, and it's a bunch of chaos. What happens in your business? Does it feel like chaos? Does it feel like frustration? Because just like the traffic, you are probably bringing on a bunch of activities that are keeping you busy. You want to find out how you can be able to gain control and eliminate the chaos. Join us at our next 6 Steps seminar, where you will be able to find tools that will improve your productivity so that you can be able to maximize and gain control of your business.
Hello, a pleasant day to you all. I'm the CEO and the life coach of Life Skills Education Institute. Today, we will talk about life coaching. What does a life coach do? Who needs a life coach? What does a life coach do? A life coach can help you clarify your goals, identify the obstacles holding you back, and then come up with strategies for overcoming each obstacle. By creating these strategies, life coaches target your unique skills and gifts. By helping you to make the most of your strength, life coaches provide the support you need to achieve long-lasting change. How is coaching different from counseling? Coaching is a process where a coach supports a person to achieve a specific personal or professional goal by providing training and guidance, while counseling is a process where a counselor provides assistance and guidance to a person in resolving personal or psychological problems. Coaching helps you set and achieve goals, while counseling helps you recognize and solve your problem in life. Coaching focuses exclusively on the present and future, but counseling focuses mostly on the present and on the past. Now, who needs a life coach? When you feel stuck in life, frustrated, overwhelmed with work, unable to stay focused, emotionally disturbed, have vision but unable to act, then consider hiring a life coach to transform and take control of your life. What are the benefits of life coaching? The life coach can help you to gain clarity and purpose. He can be a point of guidance you were previously missing to help achieve your goals. Create a sense of accountability, improve productivity, and stay motivated. If you want to learn more about life coaching or hire a coach, please contact Life Skills Education Institute, 120 Parade Street, Kingston, and our phone numbers are 225-6377. On the mobile number is 641-2962. Thank you and stay well.
Since 1985 we've been around, serving the nation is so much fun. Every customer's #1. A. Sons at Movie Town. More products, more variety, spacious shopping and a helpful team. Website and delivery, we're so proud to be Guyanese.
A. Sons, always happy to serve you. Come visit our new location at Movie Town as we bring you a premium shopping experience and a bigger product line to meet your everyday needs.
I am the Unstoppable Siobhan Sears, Managing Director, Sears Consultancy Services Incorporated. With over 11 years of experience in corporate communications, I provide your solutions. The training was spectacular. It was a 3-module training whereby we did the DISC, which is to determine what type of leader you are. Then we did what is leadership and how to negotiate and certain critical aspects of leadership. We also did in the second module communication, how to communicate, how to be a good leader, how to communicate with your staff and people that are following you or that operate under your business. And then finally we did advocacy, which was critical. I believe it was very important because advocacy is important to whatever you're doing and what you're advocating for. So we had the entire module focused on all the ways. They had a 5-way steps. Then we had to develop like a little plan as to how we're going to advocate and what were the things critical to advocating, what you need to know, what you need to do, the 5 W's and the 1 H. With all of that being said, the program was very useful and impactful. What I would say though is that it was so compact that we needed some more days because this was like 3 weeks of 1 day a week. And therefore, because of the amount of information and the level of impact that I believe this program has and ActionINVEST is doing, I believe we need some more time.
It's the second day of the 2023 International Energy Conference and Expo, and to ensure that you're getting the most out of your investment of time and all the resources to be there, I've curated a few tips on how you can do so. Alright, firstly, you want to ensure that you're taking notes during and after the presentations. Make sure that you're noting those key points and things that stood out to you, your key takeaways. Know them so that you remember them. Next, ensure that you're taking the opportunity to connect one-on-one with industry experts and operators. This is an opportunity that you get to connect with persons operating in the industry who are also bringing their insights, which may be new to you. Ensure that you have your business cards that you can further build a relationship and connect with those persons present. Also, ensure that you take full advantage of all networking opportunities presented, be it the cocktails available, the cocktail events rather, the Who's Who in Guyana Business Directory, which provides a whole lot of leads, over 200 to be precise, contacts and businesses. If I haven't mentioned it, ensure that you have your business cards on hand to share, of course, with new connections that you make. Don't be afraid and do not forget to follow up with the contacts that you have made over the conference. If you would like to learn how you can further build your professional network, especially in Guyana, contact myself, Selena, or you can reach out to ActionINVEST and ask about our Network in Action Professional Networking Group. I'm Selena and I want to say thank you so much. Have a fantastic conference. We look forward to building your professional network. We are available at 223-3355. We do trust that you have a productive event and that you get the most out of your investment. Take care and be sure to visit us at the Who's Who in Guyana Business Directory booth.
Hi everyone, trust that everyone is well today. I am Coach Keon Smith from Action Coach Guyana, and today I have the pleasure of having an interview conversation with Miss Shalima Nohar from Target Logistics Inc. Hi, welcome to our interview. How are you doing today?
Hi, Coach Keon. I'm fantastic today.
Excellent.
Thank you for asking.
Thank you very much. So first of all, I think the persons out there may just want to know just a little bit about who is Shalima Nohar, if you can just give us that in just about 30 seconds.
Shalima Nohar is a purpose-driven mother and entrepreneur.
Wow.
I take pride in growing myself, and as a result of that, I can be the best mom possible and also the best team leader. One of my core values is to leave a legacy for myself, my family.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Shalima. That was well said and excellent use of time. Now, Target Logistics Inc., we're hearing the company's name. Can you tell us a little bit about the company, what it does? Just give us that little brief bio.
Target Logistics is a full-service shipping company. It was founded a little over 12 years ago as a sole trader establishment where we serve the personal customers. We got incorporated in 2018 after a really big collaboration, and we were able to secure our warehouse partner in Miami, thereby allowing us to serve a wider population in Guyana. We are now, in addition to serving personal shoppers, we are now serving corporate Guyana. We move ocean cargo, we move air cargo. And one of the biggest reasons why our customers love us is because we offer a personalized consolidation service, and our customers are able to rely on us because we provide honest and timely updates.
Wow, that sounds like one of the...
Also, yeah, and the door-to-door delivery is another reason why they love us.
Beautiful. So from providing excellent service to make sure that you have honest follow-up and feedback, I think that's important. And persons receiving their packages in their convenience, I think that's really good as well. So congratulations on that. Can I just ask you, Shalima, what has been your biggest learning from the time that your business would have started 12 years ago to date?
The biggest thing I've learned from then to now is that I'm not an island. I thought I was. When I operated as an island, I also operated as that hamster on the wheel, round and round and round. And the moment I let someone in and I release some personal power, I would say, and allowed somebody else to hold me accountable, I was able to grow as a person, and the business took off from there. So that's it, not operating as an island.
Excellent.
Welcome back. I do hope you enjoyed today's video. Do tune in next week for another episode. Thank you.